All right, Talkin Jersey and more. Vinny,
Dino, how are you?
how are you doing?
Fourth was his 4, right?
Number 4,
Nice.
3.4.
3.4. We're getting up there. But
Are we getting up there? We're in a different studio today.
we've been pushed out by construction.
Yeah, what the fuck?
It was kind of loud.
Oh, I said I wasn't going to curse. That's $1.
That took like 10 seconds.
Yeah, there's actually a swear jar here. I don't know if anybody can see this.
And you want to laugh? That's actually the coffee I drink
Really?
home. Yes, and the decaf and everything.
Cafe Bustro.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Is it?
Yeah, it's not bad. It's powdery.
Peso neto. It's Spanish. Spanish coffee.
Yes, it is. It's a Hispanic coffee. I don't know where exactly it's from.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I forgot to mention that it's actually $10 a swear. So
Is he price up for us because we look like we have money?
maybe, maybe not. Who's asking? How would you?
Christian is here today.
Yeah. Christian's a little more chipper.
He's chipper today. Look at him. Look at him. He's so cute. The friggin' he still has a Gubellini on. How much hair do you have underneath there?
He's got a
I'm
lot of
curious.
hair. You don't wanna-
You have dreadlocks.
In progress.
Really?
Dreadlocks in progress.
Possibly, yeah. I'm thinking.
What do they charge for that?
I don't know yet.
You don't know
You know what?
yet?
Numbers.
Take a vacation to the Bahamas.
You're gonna
get
grow
off
your-
the ship, and some lady will do it for you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, mom. Exactly.
You're gonna grow your hair that long. You know how much you're gonna spend on it. What if it costs like $800 for dreadlocks? You're gonna do that.
You have to work an extra couple podcasts. You have to moonlight on us.
Christ. So needless to say, we're in a state of emergency again today.
My God. I mean, listen. I don't want to keep talking about the weather every time we come on the air, but I mean, my God, it's going to be cold again.
We had a snow flurry this afternoon.
I saw one on TV, a flurry.
A flurry.
Yes.
State of emergency.
Uncle Phil's closing the state down.
You know what? Is he saving money by closing the state down?
I think he's doing well. I don't know.
Because everyone just got sent home, right?
I think
Government officers are home already.
they're slowly sending everybody home in tears because they don't want everybody, not in tears like crying tears, but in stages, because they don't want everybody just jumping in their cars and just running onto the highways and running home. So
We have that many people working for the government. It's going to cause a traffic accident.
in this state, there might be a lot. I don't know.
That's an issue.
You know, but it's when it's going to be, what's it, minus 13 degrees or something like that. I mean, it's going to be cold, but I mean, you have to send people home. I mean, they can't
Minus
work in the
13. It's going to be minus 13 tonight.
cold. I think with the wind chill, but I mean, do
Really?
they work outside? I mean, come on, give me a freaking break.
The toll plazas look empty.
Oh, did you drive the Parkway today? Yeah. Give it time. What time is it now? It's like 4:16 local time, even though whatever time people are going to be watching this, but it's like 4:16 local time in the afternoon. People are going to be going.
So anyway, there's a bunch of things that are going on.
You got things. Your list is huge.
My list is huge.
I can't
actually.
even
I've had a lot of
compete with
time
your
to
list
think
today.
today.
So,
So,
to think of Mandino.
25 pounds of cocaine and pills and pot were recovered in Long Branch. 25 pounds.
That's a lot.
What's
Think
the
about
street value on that?
It's got to be 6 figures, minimum.
Easily, right?
Minimum, yeah, like high 6 figures. Not that we know anything about the value,
Well, I'm saying
but it's got to be a lot of money.
cocaine. How much does cocaine weigh?
I don't know. 25 pounds is 25 pounds.
I mean, how much is a line? I mean, I've never done it. So how much is
don't
a
know.
line?
I have no idea.
Christian?
He's
No
thinking
idea?
about it. He's trying to remember.
He's looking it up on the internet. Right? How much is a line of cocaine street value?
And he's going to be blocked from whatever he's searching.
But
That's a lot.
honestly, the kid that they picked up, if you looked at him, you would know he's trouble just by the look.
120 per gram.
120 per gram. So how many grams are in a
pound?
line?
Or how many grams in a pound? And then you can just multiply it out, I guess. Yeah, I mean, those of you math majors have already figured this out.
453.
In a pound.
Yeah, 453 grams.
So times that by 25 times 453.
Times 453 times 120.
It's going to be like 7,000 times 120, which is like $800,000.
Oh, no, it's more than that.
Christian?
It's 423 times 25.
Who have you ever thought they're watching a podcast, you'd be watching math problems?
You know what? Maybe some people should learn to use a calculator.
10,575.
Okay, times
Times
120.
120.
Oh, so
It's over $1 million.
Over $1 million.
Oh, $1 million they found in Long
Okay,
Beach.
I was off by a little bit. So these guys had $1 million in their hands, and it's Long Branch, and they got
25
nabbed.
pounds.
And they got nabbed.
Well, it was one guy.
Well, he got nabbed.
He got nabbed.
So he could have been smart enough to
But if you
offload
see the
this.
way he looked,
Well, you're profiling now.
yeah, I'm profiling because it
Oh,
fits.
boy.
It fits.
What did,
Like he looked like he was missing teeth, crack, junkie.
So he needed the money. He needed the money. He was being proactive. Maybe not the route that I would have gone, but
Seriously, the way things are out there, why would you even take a risk? Are you that hard up?
well, I want to know where the hell where'd he get the product from? Didn't he have to lay out the money to get it, or is he manufacturing it?
I'm sure he had to lay out the money for it.
So he had to lay out at least 3/4 of
Half of that?
Yeah, 3/4 or half or whatever. Yeah.
I mean, what's
So he's got no teeth. Wait a minute. He's got no teeth. He looked like a shadrul,
yeah, yeah.
and he blew away. So he could have taken that money, fixed himself up, bought himself a nice house. But he chose to get arrested and busted with drugs.
Yeah.
Now, not that we know how the drug industry works, so we don't know what happens or anything like that. Somebody's getting arrested as we speak in beautiful
Look at
downtown Eatontown.
Crap, they're coming for me because I looked it up on Google.
Told you not to hit that send button.
Christian.
Shouldn't have done it.
But no, it's funny because leading out to something else. Did you know that any time a police officer touches, punches, kicks, shoots a gun, use pepper spray, they have to fill out a report?
Okay.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Well, so you're saying some guys are writing out more reports than others?
No, what I'm saying is, if I was a police officer, I'd avoid every possible thing because those reports have to be long and intensive, right?
Well, it's all on computers now. You don't think they're writing it out like Barney Miller.
They never,
I mean, come on. Seriously.
Oh, okay.
It's probably fill in the blank, check this, check that, check that, and enter your comments.
Every situation is on a computer?
Oh, I'm sure. Nowadays, they're prepared.
they never show that side though in the movies. They never.
No, they never show the guy filling out the report.
There's only one movie I know that's actually shown paperwork getting signed. It's called Hot Fuzz, and it's a British cop movie, and that's the only time I've ever seen
The
paperwork.
Bobbies.
No,
Okay.
it's actually a great movie. I recommend it.
Hot Fuzz?
Yes.
Now there's actually really police officers behind us now.
Yes. Now you Hot Fuzz, you talk about porn movies or something. They're coming to get you.
Christian.
Oh yeah. People, listen. They have the funds to start this initiative business, and they go get caught. Is that greed? I mean, what is that all about? They have to.
I mean, that kind of street value, you're away for how long? At least 20 years?
Lock it up. Yeah, lock up the door.
At least 20 years, right?
You're gone for a while. Yeah. Yeah. And in a state where pot is kind of legal, you could, so.
But you mix the other shit in.
Wow.
That's not cool.
No. So was he tipped off? Cops got him. Was it
Cops
like a
got him. I
raid?
don't know. I didn't see how they got him, but they found him.
Damn.
But so I was just thinking about that when police have to fill out reports. Man, I would do anything possible not to punch, touch, shoot my pepper spray, because I think I would just dread doing that report afterwards.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So when there's situations where they're actually beating somebody up or holding somebody to the ground,
Damn.
they must have.
Damn. I got to fill out a report. You son of a bitch.
No, but that person that they're going after,
Punch.
Yeah.
that person they're going after, they must have really pushed them to the max to do that.
Well, some people.
I mean, obviously there's some
are capable
police
of doing
officers that'll flip on a dime. I get that.
Yeah.
But
see
I mean, really, pepper spray? I didn't know they had for pepper spray. I fell a report.
Everything. The least they don't want to shoot guns.
No.
So they got the baton, right? They got the pepper spray. They got the laser.
the Be Cool stick.
The Be Cool stick.
The Be Cool stick.
The ones my father said they used to throw at them in the city.
Yeah.
when we were growing up. The cops used to be able to throw that thing.
Throw the baton.
Yep. Take you out.
No, I don't think it was a baton.
Yeah, it's a baton.
It's called a baton.
I think so. Trishan?
Nightstick.
Nightstick, baton.
Nightstick.
It's all the same thing. Isn't it?
Nightstick.
Yeah.
But I tell you,
Criminals aren't the smartest people in the world.
No, they're not.
There's a reason why they
No,
have
they're not.
proven time and time again. I saw there's this couple, you can see the picture here. They were arrested for, well, I'll backdrop for a little bit. Christian, were you familiar with the Fire Festival a couple years ago in the Bahamas?
Yeah.
I just watched a documentary on Netflix the other day.
Okay.
Whole thing where this young rich guy, investor, whatever, basically scammed like 5,000 people to go into this island that Escobar owned in the Bahamas. Putting on a festival, music. Ja Rule, or is it J Rule? I don't know what the frick his name is. Was one of the investors in it too.
No, not many people care, to be honest.
No,
They
really
his
didn't.
name.
Yeah, exactly. So they put on these events and stuff like that, and they'd listen to anybody. They say, "Oh, I'm going to go to this festival in the Bahamas. I'm going to pack my luggage and get on a plane and go to this island I'd never heard of before." So I'm reading around the other day. There's this couple in Union or Elizabeth or whatever the frig. They have like no names, and they are charged with orchestrating a scheme through tens of thousands of dollars, multiple victims, falsely claiming they were representing pop musicians. Do they look like reputable agents? Would you go to them and say, "Oh yeah, here's $1,000. Hook me up with this musician to play at my bar mitzvah"? I mean, people are so stupid. Listen, I give them credit. They're enterprising. They were trying to make a living, albeit illegal. But what about the people that are stupid enough to invest in people like this? Yeah, you're just looking at them. You're like, what? You're in the entertainment business. You
Sometimes.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. People, you've established a relationship with the public and your clients where they trust you. You can call up or you can show up and they look at you and say, "Hey, Dino, let's do some business or whatever." I'm sorry, I don't get it.
He looks like somebody who would send me an email and say, "Yo, I got my client. He wants to get into your house. Let me send him over something. Send me over what? Tape? Guest spot? What are you talking about?" You can tell that the guy has no clue what's going on.
Yeah.
All right, but he has a great social media presence, maybe.
Well,
He can convince people to spend tens of thousands of dollars to go away on this island.
That was the thing on the Fire Festival. People, they were called social media influencers, basically leaders of the sheeple. Come, I'm pretty. I'm going to be there. Why don't you come see me?
Well, technically, you guys are also not total, but social media influencers.
Really?
That's just the general definition that they give it to people.
Nobody's
online.
influenced by me.
If they are, they're really weak.
Please don't be influenced by me.
No, that's the last thing we want because we don't want to take credit or the blame for any of this stuff.
It's a broad term.
Jump off the bridge. Don't do that because of me.
Yeah, but I mean, I think just like
Don't get pregnant.
Yeah, don't do drugs, kids. Stay in school.
Stay in school. Well, unless the teacher's bad at that shit.
Yeah. But the problem is that these young kids today, and even young adults, they will listen to these people just because they have a Facebook account or a Twitter account, and they say, "Oh, look, they look cool. I could be like them." Or in this case, of these two schmucks, "Hey, let's start a fake agency business, and we'll try to fake book entertainment, and people will give us money for it."
You know what?
It's fraud.
It's kind of true because I'll be honest with you, just with the soap opera thing that I do, man, some of the fans, if they hear from me, if I respond back to them, they're like, "Don't you remember me?" Or like I'll go down to Florida. "Oh, don't you remember? I text you about the storyline here like last year." I'm like,
yeah. Be nice, Dino.
Okay.
Returning customers.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Right. You don't follow me on Twitter. I don't run the Twitter. I don't know what you're talking. But it's your account. Okay. I pay somebody to do it. What do you want me to say?
Yeah.
I don't have time for that.
You got things.
I had to cook last Wednesday night. My chef needed off. Don't get me started on that shit.
Oh boy! Did you have to give him? You had to give him a personal day off now.
Yeah.
You got to pay him.
I had to pay him. No.
You have to pay him. He doesn't show up. Dino, I don't feel good. Okay. He knows he's
off.
getting paid. Jeez, hope you keep track of that.
Thank you, Dr. Murphy. What is he a doctor? The governor?
Is he a doctor?
I think he's a doctor.
He does operate though. He's an operator.
He's an operator.
Yeah.
Should know how to operate the Weather Channel. So what else you got?
Well, just a little follow-up.
Sure.
Didn't you talk last week about we were busting on Walmart? How you don't want to.
About you shouldn't go food shopping in Walmart.
Well, you could buy certain things.
Certain things, yeah.
Crackers, cookies, chips.
Yeah.
Soda
Lay's.
maybe. Yeah, something like that.
Doritos.
Yeah.
Super Bowl stuff.
There's this thing going around in Jersey right now, Christian, if you heard this. Listeria, you know what that is? It's like a bacterial type of thing. Found it in some fruit in Jersey Walmart stores. So you told people to go out and buy healthy, and our Walmart shoppers
And you might have
did
just
that.
killed them.
You might have just put them in the hospital because we were trying to give them a
See, that's where our
some
influence
advice.
would have worked if you listened.
Well, it depends.
But it was only 60-something 100,000. What was it? 6,800 views?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, we're gonna say 7,000.
7,000 views
Yeah.
at most.
Yeah, we're not doing.
So the rest of the 3.5
Send your bills
billion
to these
people
guys.
who didn't listen, you should have listened.
Well, there's probably certain people that we probably want to eat the fruit that didn't.
Yeah.
But
Like the
I
guy
mean-
from Long Branch.
Oh my God.
I got a worse one for you. Keep going with that Walmart thing. I got a worse one for
Well,
you.
my thing is, so is this going to stop Walmart from trying to provide healthy foods? So they're just going to go back. I mean, listen, I think some of the
Listen,
Walmarts.
the quality of the honeydews in Walmart are not the top shelf quality that you're going to get in
At Sal's
ShopRite
at Sal's
or
Produce.
Stop and Shop or Sal's Produce.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
no, it's not.
No, they're not.
Start to be mistaken, people.
Well,
That's not the case.
And as a quick aside, is it hot as hell in here?
Yes, it is.
Jesus Christ, Christian. If anybody hasn't noticed, we're in a different studio. Did we mention that already?
I think we did early on.
I'm getting heat stroke. I don't remember what we got. I'm like dying over here.
It's hot in here. It's hot in here.
Man. But they're going to stop buying. I think some of the Walmarts do have like what they call them, super Walmarts.
Super Walmarts, yeah.
Where they actually have a grocery. Actually, there's some Walmarts that are actually just supermarkets, right?
Are there?
Aren't they like the green signs, the green whatever?
I've never heard of a Walmart that was just a supermarket. It's always
Well, I think they have. They might be called under a different name or something like that.
what, Aldi?
There's this other place down here. Did you
Lidl's.
see it? What the hell's a Lidl?
I think it's an Aldi offshoot. So anybody can become a grocer. Did you see the thing opened up in Lakewood?
What?
The Jewish version of Costco. It's called. You ready? You ready? Bingo. It's called Bingo.
I saw that. I didn't know what that was.
It's a food warehouse like a
food
Costco.
warehouse.
It's like a
kosher food warehouse.
Yeah,
No shit.
enterprising. But
Let
at
me
least
see if I can get in there. Would it let me in?
no.
Well, that's I can sue, right? For that.
Yes, you can. You'll lose though.
Why?
Exactly.
Why?
But so that means anybody can
Bingo.
open up a supermarket now or a warehouse.
Oh, yeah, anybody could do that.
Yeah, well, they did it. They brick and mortar. baby.
Bingo. No,
it's
it
called
wasn't
Bingo.
It wasn't brick and mortar. That was the old furniture store there that didn't make it.
Yeah. One of the many things that didn't make in that shopping center.
Well, Bingo's gonna make it.
Bingo. I mean, so things are just opening up. I mean, so does that mean the internet's dying?
No,
Okay. Just want to make sure.
far from. But you're not
wanna
gonna
make
get cantaloupe on the internet.
No.
Amazon doesn't.
But
do
then again,
fruit deliveries. do
it
they?
might be better than the Walmart fruit. You could probably get it
Well, you know
fresher
where to
from
get it
Amazon.
from. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Amazon, listen, they can afford to buy from good places.
Until the divorce settlement. Wow. Right.
Bezo, whatever his name is.
Yeah. She divorces him. Well, Amazon's in trouble.
Yeah, let's not do
Right?
that. Yeah. Let's hope not. Do you have any stock in Amazon?
No.
No, me neither. So then we have nothing to worry
I
about.
buy stuff from Amazon.
I do too. So as long as the Amazon deliveries come, I don't care what happens to them.
I don't think I've ever bought any fresh food in Walmart. I know I go to Walmart sometimes for stationery products. That I do. Paper, large envelopes. I go there.
I think it depends on the Walmart that you're shopping at.
Every once in a while, I will buy underwear. Cheap. If I feel like it.
Okay.
Maybe I've bought some chips or pretzels.
Yeah, this
Shampoo.
yeah, that type of stuff.
Yeah. I don't even think I bought dog food at Walmart.
I have. Bananas maybe,
No.
because they got the skin on them.
No.
You could tell if a banana's bad though.
I know you can, but no,
I mean, I would be okay with that. I mean, maybe an avocado, something with a heavy skin on it.
avocado.
Well, you know how they come in those bags.
It's going to have a shelf life by the time you get home from Walmart.
Sometimes, yeah, they can
By the time
be.
you get home.
Yeah. Depending on how hot it is. Like if it had an avocado in here, thing would be right.
Oh, it'd be done.
My God, Christian just
It'd be
left the
fucking
room.
guacamole
He
by
just
now.
left the room.
Oh, he's taking a cold shower.
Well, he was sweating gravy over there.
I know, he
My
was.
God. What else you got over there?
But a brick man. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you saw this. Child pornography.
I saw that.
Under a year old. Last name was Avatar.
Avatar?
Avatar.
Okay.
Couldn't pronounce the first name.
I don't care what his name is.
Okay, so I got a question for you.
Kill him.
Who the fuck is leaving an under 1 year old with this guy?
I don't know. They all have to be.
Who?
You're gonna get me pissed off, man.
Who?
I don't know. Hey, here you go. Take my 1-year-old.
Hey, not even 9 months.
And what is it?
9 months.
I don't even want to know what the pornography was.
They were
Kill him.
Supposedly he was standing next to the baby, naked. They were both naked. What kind of fucking sick fucks are there out there? Seriously.
I don't know, man. Kill him.
Kill him, right?
So,
Exactly.
I mean,
kill him.
I'm not big on the death penalty. I mean,
No, I am.
But I know you are.
I am.
But I'm
big
just
on
saying.
death penalty.
But even for those who are like this with the death penalty stuff, when it comes to kids, old people, and the handicap, kill them. They shouldn't even.
How old are you old people? Because we're kind of old.
Well, I would like to think that if somebody did something bad to me, somebody would kill them. Yes. But seriously, those groups,
Yeah.
they're helpless. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about, the old people. It's the really old ones that are sensitive to everything, and they have nobody to turn to, and the ones that abuse them, and the ones that abuse the little kids, babies, forget about it. I mean,
That's sick. That's sick.
very sick. Dude, this shouldn't be a trial.
No trial.
This should be like, we caught you.
Get against the wall.
You get one phone call.
Not even.
Okay, maybe not one phone call.
Get against the wall.
And you're done.
I would take that samurai sword that's on the wall over there.
Yep.
Not the Star Wars thing, not the laser beam.
No, that's
that
fake.
toy thing.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
fake.
it's toy.
And I would use that sword on him.
You would castrate.
I would. Yeah, I would.
Okay, listen.
I would. I have no
I must
tolerance
say,
for that.
I am not 100%
whatsoever.
I'm 100% with you.
Yeah.
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 Death penalty.
Yeah.
You rape somebody, you get your
I'm
dick cut
actually
off.
speechless. Yeah.
End of story.
And then what about the family?
But that's
who allowed-
close
what
to
about
home for us.
It's very close to home, yeah. But what about the family who allowed that? Unless he kidnapped them.
The family that allowed it. What do you mean? Like, you think that like they kind of knew it was going on, or
I don't know if they knew what was going on, but first of all, why are you leaving a 9-month-old with this guy?
was it just some random guy? Or
I
was
don't know. I mean, of course, the story's not going to say everything. Who,
Right.
You know, is it a family member?
Oh,
Is it
man.
his kid? Who knows? It could have even been his kid.
Let's hope not.
Where was this story based out of?
Brick. But the guy lived in Jackson first, but they caught him in Brick.
Oh my God.
So, fucking disgrace.
That really brought us down, man.
Yeah, but on a better note,
Please.
when you're talking about the handicap, did you
Yeah.
see that clip of the bride
Yeah.
in the wheelchair?
That was beautiful.
That was
Yeah.
amazing.
That was nice.
That was really nice. You know?
Those are some good friends. Like, those are
Yeah.
people you need in your life. Like,
Yeah.
that was cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You know, that just shows no matter what goes on in life,
Mm-hmm.
no matter how bad shape somebody's in, if you love somebody, you're with them by their side.
Absolutely.
You know?
No doubt.
How many stories you hear of people who become handicapped and the women or the guy just bounces.
That's a very millennial term, isn't it?
Right? Bounce. Well, we have a millennial running the program.
I know.
Here, so I
know.
I'm hip.
Okay.
I'm hip.
Good job.
I mean, I've heard that expression since I was little.
Well,
All right, since that was last year. What the fuck? It's not like you're 47 years old, Christian. You know,
let's bounce.
a little in age. I mean, that hair. My God, I gotta see what that hair is going to look like.
I think people have been asking to see
People want
him.
to see Christian.
I mean, I can sneak a selfie over here. Like, I can do one of these things like this, and no one will ever know.
Not
On
you.
that
You'll
note,
take a
Talkin
picture of
Jersey
yourself.
was canceled.
But it's good.
But that was a nice story. I saw that.
That really is.
and
Yeah,
you
I
know
saw
what?
that too. I mean, because of all the crap that we see on TV with all the shit that's going on in the world today, seriously.
It's nice to once in a while see some good.
It
Yeah.
is. because you either get all the bad politics that's going on, you get the people that we've been talking about in the first 15, 20 minutes here. It's nice to see.
Well, it's a lot of negative news out there.
Because the positive news doesn't sell. Nobody cares. If you put 10 stories up like we just talked about the wheelchair story, nobody will watch. Nobody cares. Because this is the society we live in today. I don't know, man.
But anyway, continuing on the bad stories that there are.
We got plenty of those.
Yeah. So the Revel, the Ocean Place, whatever that is.
They change the name like every other week, right?
Supposedly new ownership. Already. Not doing good.
Place is huge.
Okay.
Did they have to make it that big?
It's huge, and it's so far away from everybody. So why would you...
What difference does it make?
First, the architect, first of all, the planning board, whoever decided to put it there, they're the ones that should be faulted at this. That's nowhere near any of the casinos. Now, you're going to say, okay, the Borgata's nowhere near anybody, and...
But it's the Borgata.
It's the Borgata, but it's its own little island almost.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So where are you going to park at the Revel if you don't park in the Revel? And what are you going to do besides the Revel? Nothing.
That's probably what they aimed for.
That's what they aim to do. Yeah. But the problem is you're on the boardwalk. That's a big space between that and the next building that's open.
Which is what?
I think the one that's closed down. Showboat?
Wow. I still love the Showboat.
Right? Is it the Showboat that's closed?
I don't know. I told you I only go to the Borgata.
I don't.
I get there. I had to make the U-turn.
I'm sorry. I slum it at the Trop.
Well, you are.
Hey, I am what I am.
Yeah, what the hell?
But yeah, so they're hurting. That's not good. They haven't been in business a year yet. They're hurting already.
How fast do these transactions happen? You know what it's like to buy a house.
Oh yeah.
You're filling out paperwork.
Well, the new ownership doesn't have a gambling license, so I don't think there's gambling there right now.
The gambling license doesn't come with the mortgage?
No, you have to apply for it.
Wow.
You have to apply for it.
Really?
It's like a liquor license with a restaurant. You buy a restaurant, that doesn't automatically come with the liquor license. You got to, it's for sale, but you have to apply for it.
And generally you get it, but it's still a process.
Generally you get it, but the process, sure.
Oh, so, wow.
So it's going to take 4 to 5 months.
So,
So we're talking summer. So right now you've eliminated the summer crowd.
So you've lost money for 5 or 6 months. Well, you're not making a profit, I should say.
Not making a profit.
Yeah, you're not making a profit. Right.
Not making a score.
Wow. Well, then again, it might be pretty good if somebody's beating you at the blackjack table.
Yeah, I kind of think the casinos still win.
You think? No.
I kind of think.
Isn't it amazing how people... I mean, I'm not a big gambler. You're not either, right?
Nah.
We like to go there to casinos because it's a great atmosphere. There's food. You win some money. Isn't it amazing how the casinos stay in business? With all the money that goes out. Every day you talk. How'd you do? I won like $3,000. I won $15,000. Really, if everybody won that kind of money, how are these casinos making money?
Because
you know what I'm saying?
Every one person's winning 3, there's about 10 losing 30.
Well, you never hear the bad stories. That's why.
Well, who admits it?
Well, some people will admit. The ones that win a lot, I guess, will admit that they've lost every once in a while. Oh, what you said? How'd you make out? I made my contribution.
Contribution.
I donated to the casino. I don't know.
I went to Las Vegas. Maybe it was July of 13 because I was waiting for the divorce to happen, and I went out to Vegas for a couple of days. I lost like $1,800.
Ow!
Within like the first 2 days.
Ouch!
And I was there for another 2 days. So fuck, what am I gonna do now? So I went to MGM and I went to the roulette table. 15 black hit. 15 black hit. Back to back. Left on there again. Put a couple more dollars on. 15 black hit.
No,
again.
no, 3 times in a row.
3 times in a row. Now all of a sudden, now you see people swarming by me. I'm like, oh shit, this ain't good right now. So 20 came out, and I usually play 20, but not as much. Yeah. So I won a little more. 15 came out again.
And you still playing?
I was still playing. I cashed in.
How much you win?
I was up about 200 after that.
Nice.
And I ran to the cashier, And I
You ran to the
what
airport?
I did was I took $600 because I only cashed $600 of chips at a time.
Yep.
Waited a couple minutes, went to a different cashier. Waited a couple minutes, go to a different cashier because I want to claim all that.
No.
And went back to my room. I stayed in my room the next day.
Order room service.
That's it. I didn't believe I was. Well, I was also tired too. I slept most of the day,
yeah.
but because I was up for almost 2 days. But yeah,
Nice.
that's scary out there. It gets very scary. It was like it was swarming around me. It's like, oh no.
Kind of like Rain Man, right?
Like you couldn't tell if they were watching what I was playing and they wanted to jump on it, or
They were entertained.
They were watching to see where I left afterwards.
They were entertained.
They were entertained. Yeah,
That's what it was.
yeah.
It's all right. I never had that.
It was nice to get a stack of hundreds. I never got a stack of $100 chips before.
Not
That
that.
was
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. That's not a common
I
occurrence.
get
for
stacks
me.
of dollars.
Yeah. when you get to say, "Can you cash me in, please?" As opposed to just give me the red ones.
Cashing in $62.
Yeah, don't you hate that? You
Get the dollar chip.
Meanwhile, you're cashing out just to get the hell out of there because you're losing your shirt.
Yeah, I'm losing everything.
And they got to tell the pit boss. It's like
Color in.
and the pit boss is going like this. Whatever. Whatever. Can I get
more
a
mistakes
comp?
than
Can I get a
$62?
comp? Dude, you're not getting a comp. You're done. Oh, man. But so the government. Let's go federal here. The government opened.
Yay, they're working.
It seems like for now.
They're working. It was a 3-week plan.
Oh my god.
I still don't understand how did that happen?
What does that even mean, right?
When does that happen?
Let me
So
ask you a
Trump
question.
back down?
He says no,
Okay,
and
but
the other side says yes.
Okay.
So you know that's the way it's always going to work. So it doesn't really matter. But can you imagine who makes the phone calls? There's 800,000 federal employees.
Right.
Do they have like an automatic dialer?
Come back to work?
Or don't come in today.
Nah, I'm sure they use the internet. And one guy's behind it and saying, "Okay, I'm gonna email these people."
Okay, but if you're not getting it on your phone, you have to go keep checking your computer. I don't know. Or they just watch the news.
And they probably watch the news.
So they probably find out.
Or they follow Trump on Twitter.
Stop tweeting. I don't care, agree or disagree with the guy. Stop tweeting. Enough, right? Come on. Why?
I don't know.
Is he supposed to be running the country, or is he just sitting back at his?
Or he
at his
cannot
couch?
sleep in the morning.
Well,
He's got Melania next to him. Will you spend some time with her? Stop
he hasn't
tweeting.
spent time with her since how old was the kid? 12.
12.
That's the last time he's
Stop tweeting.
spent time with Melania. Stop tweeting, please, dude. Knock it off. But I was thinking about that the other day. I'm like, because in the old days, you used to get like the robocalls.
Yeah.
Or like now when you call for jury duty. My daughter's got jury duty this week. She's got a call to see, numbers 1 through whatever report or don't report. It's got to be the same type of process. So not only are we shutting the government down, we're running up a phone bill because everything costs money to make those 800,000 phone calls all at one time.
But how much will we save not paying them?
We're probably breaking even.
Okay.
Okay,
Break even.
And how about the
It's January. Let's break even in January. January's a slow month no matter where you go.
We see Aunt Nancy. She says you can have your State of the Union next week. You can have it next week
Why is she telling him when he can do it?
because that's her house. Christian, what's that song? What was it? Was it DMX?
My house. My house.
X gonna give it to you? What song?
My house. You know the song I'm talking about.
Welcome to my house.
Yeah, something like that. That's her house.
My house.
She has. I think technically they have to invite him in, or whoever the president is, to give us the State of the Union. They have to say, "Yeah, you're welcome." And generally, it's just like a formality.
So that's not part of the White House? That's not part of White House grounds?
No, it's the Senate or the House floor, wherever they have it.
Okay, so the president isn't in charge of the Senate?
No, the vice president is.
Vice president in charge of the Senate?
Yes. Well, usually he's the head of. Then you have the Speaker of the House. Then you got the vice president is the one that oversees all that stuff. That's why
Okay.
he sits in the background with the
Right. Okay, so those two don't answer to the president?
No. They got.
I
They got.
guess
the,
I knew this back in third grade, but I
They're
don't
the
remember this now.
majority, and like I said, usually it's a formality.
Okay.
So, and I guess in these trying times that we're having, she can control. You can come, Donnie. Come on. You come next week. That's going to be a shit show. Because you never know what I always laugh. Half the house stands up, the other half sits down. Then the other they take turns cheering. You think it's going to be a mixed bag next week? You know, when he's saying stuff and they're cheering and everything like that. Who's going to be kissing his ass? Then remember a couple weeks ago I talked about Ruth Bader Ginsburg, the thing they accidentally put up there that she died.
Yeah.
There's conspiracy theories out there.
That she really did die?
We haven't seen her since December. She's working from home. And they said the conspiracy was that they want to postpone or hold off the State of the Union because, you know, the justices all go.
Okay.
And that because she's not alive. She's going to be not there. Don't you just love these conspiracy theories? Christian, they come up with these things.
Aren't they supposed to be running the government? Aren't they supposed to be running the country?
It's all these people that are tuned in or that are so, like, they get their claws in all these politicians and they start rumors and stuff.
You know what? I actually think I know what's wrong with them. I think I have a theory.
Wait a minute. Stop right here.
Gospel spoken by Christians.
Yes.
So check this out. I think their biggest problem is that they don't have the Talkin Jerseys t-shirts. And once they have those in their lives, I think things will just improve. So I think they'll just fix everything if they have some Talkin Jerseys.
Bad place for that ad, but while we're on it, let's talk about it. Here's the tank top. I'm not going to call it a guinea tee anymore because that's racist.
That's right.
So it's a tank top.
And this is a regular tee. It's in a nice teal color where any gender could wear.
That's a great segue into what the next topic is.
I know where we're going. Go ahead.
You see that in Bordentown?
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Oh, wait, what happened in Bordentown?
Go ahead.
Well, let me see my notes over here. Some customer went to a cafe in Bordentown.
Yep.
And wrote on a check, I don't tip immigrants and homos.
Yes. No, it didn't say homos. It just said immigrants.
No, I thought it said homos.
No, I saw the receipt. It only said immigrants.
But something was homosexual with there, too, that they were talking about.
I only heard about the immigrant part.
Are you talking about the actor that got assaulted?
No.
No, Bordentown, New Jersey.
No,
There's no
okay.
actor there.
No, I'm Bordentown. No.
I'm Bordentown. But how fucked up is that?
Listen,
I don't tip immigrants.
that's bad.
You know what?
That's bad.
As a business owner in the food service business, your 18 to 21-year-old white males aren't fucking working.
Nope.
They're lazy. Okay? Your 18 to 21-year-old girls are not working. They're lazy. They don't want to wash
A good
dishes.
portion of them,
They
yes.
don't want to wait tables.
Yes.
They want to just sit behind a computer and do IT work.
Yeah, but they're the ones who probably wrote that freaking comment on the receipt.
Right, exactly.
So who the hell do you think you are? That's horrible. Woman's there. I believe it was a woman.
Yeah, I think she was Mexican.
Busting her tail, working her ass off to please these people and the customers. And they say, by all indications, she's a great lady, great worker.
Yeah.
And to say right on the back of the receipt, I don't tip immigrants.
But now,
What the hell?
But
First
did
of
she
all,
the backlash?
No, what?
Now, supposedly, they got all bad reviews now. On
Oh, come on.
TripAdvisor
Oh, come on.
and Yelp and all that stuff.
They should be getting good reviews.
Yeah.
You know,
The server, I'm reading about it now. She had to defend her decision to post it online.
yes.
Like, what? Why does she have to defend that?
She should not have to defend it.
She shouldn't have to defend herself.
First of all, how do we even know that she's an immigrant? Just because she has brown skin? Listen, Christian's got brownish skin. That's horrible. And if you didn't speak, people could look at you and assume something. And that's
Well, I
just
did the first day.
You
I
did.
thought he was a terrorist.
Yes. Well, I didn't
with
think
the
it was
hat,
her.
what do you think now?
Until he put the hat on, I didn't think
Ramadan.
it was a terrorist, yeah. Shamalama ding dong. But I mean, that's a horrible assumption to make. You could walk down the street and people can make assumptions that you don't speak English, that you're a bad person. But that's terrible. It really is. It's horrible. And to see somebody that's working in a restaurant, so they actually have a job.
They have a job working.
They're working. They're serving you.
Serving you. Exactly. Serving you. You stupid idiot.
Yes. And you have the
So
nerve.
I got a hard time believing that the only time they made a racial comment was when they wrote on the
Oh no,
check.
that was
They're
just
probably treating her like shit from day one, from the minute she walked in there, right? So now,
Yes.
what are you doing? Besides the fact you're an idiot, now you're risking that service saying, you know what? Fuck you. Here's a piece of glass.
or spit or something.
Or spit.
Absolutely.
Idiots.
And I venture to guess they probably stiffed other servers elsewhere. They're probably just scumbags.
But then
entitled little mothers.
We've talked about this before about review sites. And now some people live on these review sites. Oh, I saw the review. It was bad. You know what? That just proves a point. All of a sudden, this place is getting bad reviews in the last week. Ones, zeros, stuff like that. Really?
That's bullshit.
Really? In the last week, the whole business has fallen down completely to nothing.
Yeah. Those are the people that are supporters, the racist type supporters.
Bullshit.
That say, let's really run this business down into the ground because, you know what? I agree with those people.
Yeah, so, I don't. Yeah, listen, I always tell people about reviews, and every once in a while I get a phone call. Oh, you got a 3 on a Yelp review. Your chicken parm wasn't good. You know what? I've been in business for 15 fucking years. So you know what? The other 200,000 people who ate here fucking liked it. So I'll take those averages anytime.
Your business was so good, you told us a couple weeks ago, that you got 2 reviews. One for the restaurant and one for the club. Same address.
I got the award, yeah.
So can you imagine if you got 2 different reviews by the same guy?
Yeah.
For the same place? Idiots. But no, I did hear about that. And I saw the video. There was a video of it. There was like a newscast, and I saw that I showed the receipt. And it's just like, and they like underlined it and put like 4 exclamation points. How bad of a person must you be to treat somebody else like that?
Was it a couple or was it just one person?
They didn't. I didn't see. No, they didn't. They didn't.
Looked like a man's handwriting.
I thought it was a girl's handwriting.
Really?
Maybe it was a guy that was, well, maybe he had no gender. That's still in the news. That's still talking about the gender birth certificates. Jersey, it passed now. Remember we talked about it a couple weeks ago that they were talking about it? It's now passed.
I'm all for people having their own opinion on what they are.
Yeah.
But when they're let the kid develop that opinion on themselves as they get older.
Yes.
I mean, gender neutral birth certificates are cool in the long run, but when they're just born, assign it to what it is, and then if the kid feels something differently,
when they're old enough to understand, and that could be 10, it could be 18. Every kid is going to be different.
Yeah.
But the problem is that the parents of today, some of them, I don't want to say all, because you don't want to generalize, they're so, what's the word I'm looking for? They're so protective of their children.
So millennial.
Yeah,
in their mindset.
Listen, we bust on millennials. Millennials are great. They're great for
some
the
of us are kind of cool, some of us aren't. Okay.
Yes, and guess what? Some old guys are cool, and some aren't. So I mean, it's tough to generalize. But some of the people are so protective, and I call it not just the participation trophy society. It's the not my kid society. Oh, not my kid. I used to coach Little League. Little Johnny did this. Oh no, not my kid. No, I saw him do it. No, he didn't. He did.
You have to be able to let your kid fall down. Because when he falls down, he knows
when he gets back
I better tie my shoes or I better not run on a bumpy road.
Yeah.
It's not how far you fall, it's how you get back up.
Exactly. There you go.
Is that a bumper sticker on your car?
I think no. I forgot where that's from, but it's just a cool
He stole it from somebody.
He stole it from somebody.
I stole it from somebody.
Why are you wearing a Santa Claus shirt?
Good question.
Is that even Santa Claus? That looks like
Hi Santa.
Looks like Keith Richards.
You ever seen The Room?
It looks a very good
by Tommy Wiseau?
Yeah.
You ever seen The Room? Oh my god, horrendously bad movie. Cult following because of it. This is the lead character in the movie. My buddy Joe got this for me for Christmas. I didn't realize I was wearing this shirt.
You get dressed in the dark?
It glows in the dark. It's all white.
I thought it was an all black shirt. Oops.
Not even close, Christian, but that's okay. Not even close.
Listen, I don't have kids, and I know I get very protective of kids that I'm near or around or associated with.
And we should as adults.
But you have to
because we got to worry about motherfuckers out of brick now.
Right. I get that.
You're right.
Well, that's the parents. I'm sorry. The 9-month-old ain't saying, I'm going to go sit with Mr. Avatar. No. He's not saying that.
No, but kids need to be protected to a certain point. You also need to give them some rope to let them go a little bit and earn their stripes.
You don't want them walking. You don't want them walking a distance at nighttime. I get that. Nope. You don't want them walking to school.
No.
I get that.
To a certain point.
But if the school's across the street, you can stand out in front of your sidewalk and just watch them cross the street because you know what? They have to learn how to cross the street.
We talked about this before. The mommies, they sit out there in the big SUVs in right by the bus stop. You live 3 houses down the street. You can stand on the front lawn and watch
see,
your kid.
right? Exactly.
He or she's standing there with 10 other kids.
And believe me, I know there's bad shit that happens.
There is. I get it. I really
know there's
do.
bad shit that happens, but you can't live life worried about every little thing. You can't.
No, you could be protective
It's
to a
impossible.
point. Protective to a point is fine. But
It comes down to the bullying on social media. You know what? Then keep your kid off social media. Keep them off social media until he's 18, 19 years old. Don't get on.
My kids, they know what their first thing on social media was. Christian might remember this. Do you remember? Was it AIM? The AOL?
Yeah, I remember AIM.
Remember the thing you could talk to the computer? Like I forgot what it was
Instant
called.
Messenger.
Yeah, Instant Messenger, but you weren't talking to anybody. You were just talking to like a.
That I don't.
It was like a robotic thing. It was probably like, "Hi, how are you?" It would probably just type back, "Oh, I'm fine. How are you?" It probably read what you saw, because to give the kids the first exposure to typing on the computer and stuff.
Oh,
like that. You know what I'm talking about. I don't remember what it was called.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it was
either,
called something. And I remember my kids, they messed around with that, at an early age. But then they get older and then they start understanding. I never prevented them from doing that stuff because they need to, because that's the way of the world. That's the way you're going to communicate, and you have to filter out the bad shit. It's out there. There's nothing you could do about it.
Also, know that after a certain age, do you guys know that like most people like my age really don't care about social media? Like the only reason I'm still on social media is to promote the stuff I do because I need people to see it.
Yeah.
Right.
But most of the time, you'll find more people that don't really want to go on Facebook or Snapchat or Instagram and just kind of live their life. After a certain point, you kind of realize, I don't need this. I guess I stay in touch, say happy birthday every once in a while, but like even up to a certain point, I don't like having it because I barely use it.
Yeah.
See, but that's your age group, and I'll tell you why. Because I know in my own instance, obviously I use it for business. I get that. That's pretty much the number one concern on business.
Absolutely.
But we never had that interaction when we were growing up. So if we wanted to share something with a family member in Italy that I have to call up during a certain point and wait online to see if the connection goes through.
Right.
And they see me with a picture of Doreen on it, and they're like, oh, she's beautiful, oh, she's this, or it's something I can share with them and them not being here. We never had that.
No.
So that's a big deal to us.
It is, yeah.
It
is.
To say, like growing up, you didn't know if you were in a relationship with somebody until you wore the high school ring or she wore your jacket.
How about this? How about going up to the girl in the hallway in high school and asking her out on a date, knowing there's a good chance you may get shot down in front of everybody?
In front of everybody, exactly.
Nowadays, you can just go, hey, you want to go out? No. Okay, thanks.
Right.
Actually,
I mean, we sure save the text and show everybody the next day.
But that's okay. But the embarrassment.
You know what I will
less.
say though, that one thing where the text that people know better now. But that's one of the things that I think kind of carried over from other generations is people are much more. They think it's much more confidence driven. Of course, if you talk to them in person, and that's one of the things I'm like, thank you God that you realize that, because if you text someone, hey, want to go out. It makes you look like a bitch. You got a wall to hide behind, literally.
Well, you still have that wall though. The option is there, where we never had that option.
No, but like
you didn't.
Even people my age are like, never ask out a girl through text. Like you don't do that. You ask in person, like a normal person. Yeah.
Okay.
That's one of the things that when I said is carried over, and I appreciate.
You're one of the rare.
Yeah, I think that's rare.
It's very rare for your age.
I think so. Yeah.
Extremely rare.
Well, he's rare anyway.
Well, he's a good kid.
Absolutely.
You're a good guy.
I'm like medium rare.
I think
I'm not well done yet.
Well,
you get kind of dark there.
Yeah, he is.
In the summer.
In the summertime, you get dark.
In the summertime, you can't see me.
Smile, Christian.
But
no, but I mean, I think that's
right. I mean, do you look at social media a little differently than say your kids do?
Yeah, they laugh at me that I'm on Facebook. They're on it. They go on it just like Christian said, just to see. I tag them on stuff once in a while so they get the notification, and they'll comment and they'll leave it at that. They're big on Snapchat, which I don't have.
I have it for the business, but
I don't get
nobody uses it really.
I don't get it. That's a young person.
You know, you make different faces on it and stuff. I mean,
I don't get that. Oh my God, are those? I don't want to tick off any of our viewers, but I mean. What do they call them when they do the faces and they do the ears and the glasses and
that's Snapchat.
Oh, a snap filter?
Yeah, whatever it's called. Yeah. If you're gonna put a picture up of yourself, put a picture up of yourself. Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna do that,
do that with Doreen. I trade back and forth pictures like that.
Well, you trade between each other, yes.
Between each other, yes.
That's.
Am I posting that picture
semi cute? Yes,
Instagram?
but I mean, yeah,
Nah.
that's what I'm talking.
not
That's
doing
what I'm talking about.
Not doing that.
Why would you do that? Some of the stuff is kind of cool. I see some of the stuff people they put like the little animations, but they're not doctoring up their face.
Right, exactly.
If you're gonna put a
Exactly.
little unicorn jumping across your face, okay, that's one. That's that's funny. But I mean,
A unicorn jumping across your face?
I don't know. The unicorn emoji?
I mean, to me, it's a whole different thing that we never had growing up, and it's like I've connected with people from high school
Yeah.
that I never would have found.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
I'm sure you have too.
yep. And I bet you've connected with people from high school that you probably wish you never reconnected.
Yeah, I've had people. Yeah, I've had people reach out to me. Hey, how you been? Oh, you got free tickets?
Yeah.
Click,
Oh man.
click.
But imagine how different our lives would be if we had the internet and the social media
Back then,
35 years ago. It would have been
Yeah.
crazy.
No, we had AOL chat room.
I didn't even have that. We didn't have computers.
Yeah, I had AOL chat.
When? I don't know.
You would chat to a screen name. You didn't know who the hell it was.
But that wasn't when we were in high school, though.
No. It was
That was the late 90s. Mid 90s,
no
maybe?
early 90s. I had the catering business, so yeah, it was like
Okay,
90,
I
92,
didn't get a computer till like 98.
Yeah,
Didn't need
92,
one.
93.
I mean, every
AOL chat room.
oh wow, I didn't have that.
Yeah.
Wow, but I still think I don't care what Christian says. I think a lot of the kids his age,
Oh, they text to ask out.
they're asking out.
definitely.
Yeah,
They definitely do.
you know.
I
But see,
promise
but the
you,
thing is, how
that's
did you
the
get the
number
number?
one thing.
Really?
Yeah, I promise you. Like, it's a thing. Like, you're not supposed to text a girl to ask her
Okay,
out.
but how did you
Well,
get
what-
that girl's number?
You still ask for
Right.
it.
Okay, so you
can
ask
still
for
communicate.
it. So you
but
ask
you don't
the
have
girl
to.
for the number and go that extra step and ask her out.
It's a weird thing, but you can't like ask someone out on it. It's better in person.
Right.
Well, no, I would think so.
It always
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
It's
absolutely.
always that, but that's just it. That's the point. Like there is
Okay.
really no point around it. Where it's just like it's just much
Yeah, but
better.
you
and
have
much
to understand.
More
But
of
you're
common sense.
you're a effervescent type of young man with a good personality. But you got those shut-ins. Who? That's all they got. They got their phone. They got their laptops.
Okay,
in their mommy's
now,
basement.
all right. So
you got-
you're a 15-year-old boy, okay,
Bad acting.
and there's a 14-year-old girl who's a freshman. You're a sophomore,
Okay.
or maybe even a freshman as
Sure.
well.
Got left back.
Hey, can I get your number?
Okay.
She says, sure. Okay, if you're getting her number, don't you think she wants a little more?
Right.
Like, hey, I like you. Or if no, I don't want to give you my number. Or are people not rude like that?
Right.
Well, there are people also like that. Where
Okay,
it is
I was
where it
gonna
is
say,
like
at that
I don't
age-
know.
Right, exactly.
Like it is. It's still weird to ask sometimes for the number, but. Basically, we start with it's just talking first,
Or
and
hanging.
then
We hang.
Hang out. Yeah. Yeah.
We hang out.
and then
I'm gonna go get food.
yeah.
Tell me I'm
Reading.
wrong, Christian.
We're doing apps.
He's dying over there. See that? Yeah. You want to go to Applebee's? It's half price apps after 9.
Apps.
Come on.
But I don't know. It's just a different. But again, the social media with us, it's something that
Yeah.
could we be a little childish on it? I think we are a little
Yeah.
bit. But you know what? It's something we never had.
But listen, you use it sometimes for your news. And I don't want to hear about the whole fake news now. I'm not going to talk about that. But the stuff that's genuine news,
Yeah.
you find out right away.
Yeah.
You know, whether you
Yeah.
get a notification from CNN or ESPN,
Right.
you find out what's going on immediately.
Right.
How many times you ever been in a crowded room where everybody gets the same notification at the same time?
Yeah.
yeah.
Exactly. We never had that.
No.
You had to wait till 6:30 when Dan Rather came on or whoever you were watching.
Dan Rather.
Or whoever.
This is a very far out example, but do you remember when they accidentally sent out the mass text in Hawaii
Yes. About the tsunami?
about no, not the tsunami, the incoming missile attack?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
They sent the government accidentally flipped a switch that sent out a mass text to everyone on the island of Hawaii that a nuclear missile was coming towards them.
Yeah, that was during the whole North Korean thing.
Yeah, that was during the whole.
Oops.
Yeah. Maybe it's the same
That
guy.
person get fired?
Well, no, he was rehired. He was the guy that sends out the phone messages to all the unemployed
Okay.
government workers.
Yeah.
Hey.
My God.
But technology can be a scary. It's a great thing. I'm glad we have all the technology,
Yeah.
but it can mess you up. It's no good.
What else you got?
That's all. I drained the swamp on this one, man. You got
this
a
is
big
good.
list.
Yeah, this is a good one. Camden County.
Okay.
Trailer park stabbing. Right?
Okay. Not uncommon at a trailer park.
Okay. A man stabbed another guy.
Okay.
Killed him.
Over.
It was reduced to manslaughter instead of murder because it was in the heat of passion.
What?
Camden County. Trailer park. I'm going to stab you. And this was in the heat of passion.
Did they like each other?
I guess they were.
I mean, it's okay if they
boyfriend,
did.
boyfriend.
Were they fighting over a guy, over each other, or two women, or?
It was in a heat of passion. The two of them in a heat of passion.
So there was a knife involved.
A knife.
What were they doing with the knife?
I don't know.
Do you want to know?
I don't know. There's sick fucks out there. Because you know what?
Well, what part of Camden County are we talking about? It all depends.
Rochester.
Where?
Rochester.
Oh, Gloucester.
Gloucester, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Now you've heard of, choking somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And strangling somebody.
Yeah.
Where does a knife become sexy?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
Especially two guys.
You got things that could get cut off that you don't want to get cut off.
Exactly.
Bob it.
There's been about 27 dicks since then.
That's the one that comes to mind, though. That one sticks out. So to speak.
Out. You believe that? But they reduced it to second-degree manslaughter.
So they felt sorry for the guy because he claimed it was a heat of passion.
He wanted me to stab.
But meanwhile, the guy who's dead can't refute it if it was a crime of passion.
They were fighting over a girl?
Went to a very dark... No, it was themselves. There was the two of them in a heat of passion.
You know what heat of passion is, right? They were fooling around.
They're fooling around.
And
there's a knife involved.
There's a knife involved.
Why?
That's like if you're with a girl...
What?
And she says, hold my neck. Choke me harder. Choke me harder. There's been situations where a girl's died because a guy choked her too hard.
You've been wanting to reference that samurai sword since we walked in.
That samurai sword has got me going.
It's inspired
it's like,
you, man.
Yeah.
Do you want it?
No.
I got to show people this thing.
Which one?
So,
Which one?
I like the black one on top.
Say that again.
No, you don't have to take it out of the container.
Okay.
The container?
The container,
It's
whatever.
a katana.
Oh, really?
See this thing? This is what I'm staring at the whole fucking show.
Let's open it up.
You see what I'm staring at? Now you put it back in. I'm going to get cut.
Aren't you? You're not part Sicilian?
No, I'm not really done.
I'm Sicilian. I'm Sicilian. We're good with knives.
I would have shot you by now.
Yeah.
Playing around with the knife thing.
I was watching Godfather 2 last night, and it reminded me of the part when when Vito goes back to Sicily and he gets the old Don, and he gets him in the stomach and he
slices.
Oh man, that samurai sword would have done real good.
Stab and slice.
Ugh, that thing smelled too. Doesn't it smell different?
It smells like it was used.
They gotta tell them to clean that thing off every time they use it.
I think we found the person in Gloucester County.
We may have just tampered with evidence.
But how fucked up is that? This world is fucked up.
Listen.
And it's because of the internet.
Well, yeah, the internet has messed up everything. Blame Al Gore. But if two guys want to fool around, I don't care. You don't care.
I don't care either.
But
a knife?
But a knife?
Where does a knife become sexy? Attractive, appealing, a turn on.
Peeling? Did you say peeling?
Yeah, peeling. A turn on. Where?
What kind of knife was it? I want to know.
I don't know.
I need to know these. I need these details.
It killed the guy.
Where did he cut him? Where did he stab him?
I guess heart.
Well, you know,
who could stab the neck.
You can bleed out in the wrists. What about the big vein down in the crotch area?
Nope, this is a thing.
Oh boy!
It's called knife play.
The cops are coming again.
Knife play.
Here come the cops. Christian, stop searching this stuff.
Knife play. See?
Like, come on, like that's fucking crazy.
Read it. I want to know about this.
All right, knife play is a form of BDSM edge play.
What is that?
It's erotic role playing. Let's just say that.
Erotic role playing. Okay.
Knives are typically used to cut away clothing, scratch the skin, remove wax after wax. Okay, I'm done. Okay.
Wax after wax.
Wax.
Wax after.
Wax on, wax off?
That's
Yo, what the fuck are people into, man?
Listen, what people do on their own time
Is their own business.
Is their own business, but
a fucking.
And the reason why we're talking about this is because it happened in Jersey.
Yeah.
That's why we're talking about this. It's not like a...
It's not like you just.
Well, let's face it. Do you think something like this has happened in Topeka?
This is a Florida news headline.
Well, I think Florida picked it up. You researched it happens in Florida.
No, I mean, like, this just sounds like something that you would hear about happening out of Florida, not New Jersey.
Well, it's Camden County.
Well, yeah, Gloucester's more like Florida than it is Jersey anyway. We lost that crowd.
They don't have internet.
Wow, no. Oh boy. But okay, so it's an actual thing.
Yeah, it's a thing.
It's called knife play. And is it only between two men?
It seems to be universal.
You know, I watch a lot of Law and Order SVU. I've never come across this in an episode.
Knife play?
Maybe we got a script. That's a show.
I was more concerned that it got knocked down from murder to manslaughter because the guy who was alive said it was in the heat of passion.
So he had to stand up in front of a courtroom or whatever.
He asked me to do this.
Yes.
He asked me to cut him.
He had to fess up to the fact that he was doing knife play with his lover.
Yeah.
So they gave him the crime of passion thing. What do you say, man? We're doomed? This society, man. It's messed up.
Yeah, it's messed up.
How is that even a turn on? Listen, what people are into is up to them. I don't care. Christian, so how far are we going?
An hour and 1 minute.
We always know when it's an hour, don't we?
Hour and 1 minute.
Oh my God.
Some messed up things happening in Jersey.
Oh my, yeah. I mean, we got knife play between two male gay lovers.
Right.
We had fake entertainment agents taking money from people and going to jail.
Yep.
We had the guy with $1 million of cocaine in Long Branch that could have invested his money more wisely, maybe investing in condos.
Umbrellas for the beach.
Something. And this all happened this week.
It all happened this week.
And who says we're not the center of attention in the country? And why are people moving
Those
out?
fumes from Elizabeth are really affecting us, aren't they?
As a child, I always knew when we were coming through Elizabeth or Linden on the turnpike. Dad, I know where we are. Never mind, Dad. Thanks.
Ooh. Elizabeth stinks.
So why are people leaving the state? Gee, I don't know. Gay lovers with knives in Gloucester County?
Yeah, we didn't even touch on the one who, the homeless person. The homeless person who supposedly got beat up by two people and they felt bad and they started a GoFundMe page for the guy.
Oh my, his name's Bobbit. I swear to God. Yes, his name's Bobbit.
I would love to see if it's a relation. But it happened down in
it.
Camden County too, didn't it?
Yeah. Listen, and then there was somebody that stole a jar out of a Wawa that was going for a charity.
I thought it was a Wawa employee.
Was it a Wawa employee?
I think it was a Wawa employee.
They get paid well. What are they taking the jar for?
Well, they're going to pay even better soon.
Oh my God. Yeah. $15 an hour?
Drop the fries.
Hey, didn't you have an incident about that?
Drop the flies.
Oh my God.
$15 an hour. I got a raise.
Hey, you know what?
Work to get a raise. Don't automatically get it. Work to get a raise.
I know people that think that they're entitled to the raise because they think they're owed. And I think there's a generational cutoff. Listen, not all young people are lazy. We bust on people, the millennials. We do. It's fun. There are some that do work hard.
Yes.
But there are some people that are our age who still think that they're entitled to things.
Right.
Because they're not. No, you need to work hard. You need to show that you deserve a promotion, a raise, or an attaboy or an attagirl.
I know people who complain they didn't get a Christmas bonus. When is a Christmas bonus mandatory? Is that in your employee handbook? Do you get a Christmas bonus every year?
The definition of bonus itself just should tell you right there. It's a bonus. It's just something additional. It's something extra.
You ever get a bonus and get reprimanded?
No.
When I was back in the hotels, I was running a Mawa Ramada. This is back
Say that
in
fast 3 times.
1989. And we had a budget. Obviously, we needed to follow sales, projection, and expenses and all that stuff. Well, we hooked up a bus tour for 3 weeks. They stayed in the hotel. We had to feed them breakfast and lunch every day for 3 weeks. Ooh. That wasn't in our original projections. So I beat the top line sales by over $70,000. You beat the bottom line profit by $58,000. I went over $111 in cooks.
Bastard.
And I got called in.
For $111.
I just made you $58,000 more than you expected that month, but I went over in cooks $111. And you know why I went over in cooks $111?
Why?
Because the bus left at 6:30 in the morning, and we normally open the place up at 6, so we had to open up at 5:30.
So you had to pay him a couple extra hours.
I had to pay him a half hour extra for 3 weeks. And at the time, he was making $9 an hour.
So the investment of $111 wasn't worth the $68,000. Oh, that makes sense.
So anybody complains they don't get a bonus,
Right. Work hard. You'll
work hard.
That's all you got to do.
If you don't like that you're not getting a bonus, then leave your job and find someone who will give you a bonus.
Go someplace else.
You know, I give my staff bonuses every year.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
That's
I do.
Nice. That's nice of you.
I do. When it's busier.
Do you give them Talkin Jersey T-shirts?
Only when they spill stuff on their shirts. But, yeah, I mean, it's based on business, too. I mean, just because, I got a Christmas bonus last year, I didn't get one this year. Okay, well, you know what? Maybe business wasn't good.
It's my business. I can determine who I can give a bonus
to. This is a
to.
bonus. This is something extra. If you're waiting for your Christmas bonus to go Christmas shopping, you're in bad shape.
Yeah.
You're in bad shape.
Well, I can kind of understand. If
Christmas bonus is something you save.
If you've gotten one for like 15 straight years, and it's always been somewhat substantial, and year 16 you don't get one, I can understand a disappointment level.
Disappointment, yes.
Yes. But what are you going and complaining about is no, that's not good.
Right, it's a terrible company. I didn't get my bonus.
So quit. I'll find somebody else. Man.
Everything's entitled.
So real quick, the Super Bowl's this week. We're not going to come back until after the Super Bowl. It's not a sports show. It's not a politics show. But we got to talk to Super Bowl. Your boy, Tom Brady. He's back.
My boy. Yeah, my boy. I'm sure.
Yeah. He's back.
I think they're going to destroy the Rams. I honestly do.
What kind of score are you looking at?
42-14.
Ooh, 14 points for the Rams. I think it's going to be high scoring. I would say.
I think Belichick's determined this year.
He's
determined.
Nobody prepares like him. Nobody. Now, this young kid in L.A., McVay, is good. He's 33 years old. Brady's 41.
Belichick's coaching for 33 years.
Yeah, probably. Oh, my God.
What do you think?
I think the Patriots, they're gonna win. They're gonna really cement their history. And Brady said he's not retiring. So I'm thinking.
Why should he?
He should. I'm thinking like 33-20.
That low?
Yeah, I think so. That's a lot of points. Because I think what happens is in the Super Bowl, a lot of times.
Atlanta's indoors, right?
Yes, but it's going to be a blizzard outside.
Right, outside.
Yeah, but getting to the game, it's going to be a little cold.
72 with a breeze inside.
But you know what? No Chick-fil-A. You would think. Now I respect their closing on Sundays. I really do. But you got the Super Bowl coming. Chick-fil-A is an Atlanta-based company, right? I believe so. And they get the place in the stadium. You know how much money they'd be losing?
They don't care.
They don't care. So you got to kind of respect that.
So you know what I would do? If I was the other vendors, I'd raise my price.
On the chicken.
On
the chicken.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I'd raise my price.
Yeah.
Score.
Well, because they probably are not allowed to sell chicken in the other vending sites. Think about it, because Chick-fil-A's probably got an exclusive. You know how those things work.
Yeah, nah. That's a huge stadium. I'm sure there's other places selling chicken.
But, so I say 33-20, because a lot of times the first quarter, they fill each other out. There may not be a lot of points scored. Brady, he is a little old. take a little while to get warmed up.
I never ran into a Chick-fil-A until they built the one in Brick or Lakewood, whatever that is, and I bought it in.
There's one Howell too, I think.
So I never went to one. So it was a Sunday. I pulled in, and maybe opened a month earlier. I pulled in. There's nobody in the drive-thru. Oh, how good is this place? I'm sitting there in the drive-thru. What the fuck?
Hello? You're hitting the button. Hello? Let me ask you this. Did they put a sign up closed?
No.
So it's just assumed. We're supposed to assume that they're closed
No,
on
I
Sundays.
think on the front door it says closed Sundays.
But you're about to drive.
I'm in the drive-thru. I didn't see
they don't
it's
have a
closed
sign
sign
there,
in the drive-thru.
So did you ever go back?
I only ate Chick-fil-A once in my life.
I don't think I've ever had Chick-fil-A. People swear by it.
I had a chicken salad sandwich.
Yeah, I like chicken salad.
Yeah, it was all right.
It's all right. You ever tried Popeyes? Yeah,
No.
it's all right.
I never go to Popeyes. But there's a Roy Rogers in...
There's one in Brick now.
Where?
There is?
Yeah.
Christian woke up.
Yeah, he did. Look at it. Glasses off, everything. We were putting him... Yeah, the Tom's River Brick border. Right across from the
Oh, that's
shop.
right, yeah.
Yeah, I've been there once or twice. Not bad. Yeah, I like Roy Rogers.
A funny story about that. I went to Roy Rogers training school.
They have a training
back,
school?
They had a training school, yeah.
Oh, my
This is
God.
back right before I started the hotel business. Right before.
Wow.
And I heard the company's good to work for, the whole bit. They sent me to training. It was in Trevose, Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like a 4-day training program. The first day, we do everything on the book, in the books, and slideshow, the whole bit. Second day, we go out to the facility. The chicken was blue.
Stop.
Blue. I'm looking at it. I'm like, wow, this is not good. And I actually left
Blue
that day.
chicken?
Blue. It was blue coming out of the case. Because they showed us how to bread it. Because you breaded it with that flour, almost breadcrumby, flaky type substance. And you have to sift it like this.
I was
get everything out.
gonna make chicken for dinner tonight. Now I'm done.
Well, I'm sure you don't buy blue chicken unless
No,
you go to
but
Walmart.
no. Oh no. Maybe when I
You
get
buy
a
your chicken at Walmart.
Target.
Target? Oh, it was so disgusting.
That is gross.
It was
Well,
so disgusting.
Listen, I worked in restaurants when I was a kid, dishwashing, bussing tables and waitering and stuff. You see how stuff is prepared sometimes, and it makes you wonder. I don't eat scallops to this day because I saw how scallops were prepared. The raw scallops coming out of the box or the bucket and everything.
Yeah.
It doesn't look appetizing.
No.
And to this day, I just no.
Most food is not appetizing raw.
No sushi.
Most
you
food
don't do
is not.
sushi, right?
No. God forbid.
Christian, you do sushi?
No.
Really?
No, that's dangerous.
I'm not. I don't go crazy.
I'm not risking it. I've seen way too many stories of people ending up with fucking worms and shit. I'm good.
I don't go with the exotic stuff. People that eat the really raw. I just get the stuff that they make in the restaurant. Usually pretty good. But you doctor it up with all the toppings and everything, makes it taste
Yeah.
good. But yeah, most stuff doesn't look good when it's raw, for sure.
No.
You don't look at a chicken breast and say, "Ooh, that looks a good chicken breast," unless if it's blue.
Steak sometimes will look good raw.
Yeah.
But
You get a judge. You could judge if it's going to cook well when it looks raw.
Sure. Wow. Sure. Yeah, blue chicken and Roy Rogers.
I'll never eat chicken at Roy Rogers again.
Do we lose the Roy Rogers fan base? There's only 2 in Jersey.
They used to be all over the place.
Yeah, I know. It used to be all
There used to
over.
be a lot. Yeah. Yeah. No more Roy Rogers.
All right, bye-bye. It's time for bye-bye for us.
I think it is, man.
All right, later.
Bye.